All right, welcome back to game two. We just dropped the puck here. We got Gates, Kim, Stickford. Puck comes up to Kim. Tossed his stick over to the D. Now cross ice over towards Stickford. We've got Mac Van Eyten and Skylar Willits back there. Mac takes that one away, gets it over to Gates, who sends it across ice to Everett. Everett has Hayden with him in two. Tries to get it behind the player. It comes loose. Hooked to the back wall. Now high off the glass over towards Willits. Through his skates. And Van Eyten will pick it up. And he bobbles it in front of the net. We got Liam Green in net tonight for game two. Puck goes just past the stick. We're going to get an icing there. So 13 minutes. We're starting this one with 14-minute running clock, it looks like. So we're changing our clock strategy here on these friendlies a little bit to stay on schedule. And we get a line change here with Joe set to take the draw. And tied up there, Joe backhands it up towards Andrew Correct and out of the zone. Now puck comes over, Reed Murdoch's right there. He's got 2 on him, 3 on him. And he's going to draw a hooking as Liam Green comes off. And KC touches that puck, so we will go 5-on-4. And we're going to get a quick change here to get our power play group out. Gus was on briefly, now came off for Jaworski, Willits, Gates, Benson, and Murdoch. 12:15. Stop the clock on goals and penalties, it looks like, so minute 30. KC tries to ice it, but Skylar picks that up. Now Skylar's skating through traffic. One KC player falls down. He backhands it over to Benson. Benson cuts back, tries to get it over to Willits, but just behind him now, KC has a one-on-one. Poland takes that away, and now we got 3-on-3 going the other way. Pass across is picked off, now picked off again. Now loose in the open ice near us here. Reed Murdoch has it. Reed cuts through one, cuts hard back through two. Now gets it down and low towards Benson. Benson tries to get around one, but loses that puck. Gates is back checking. Willits and Jaworski there too. KC brings it on as they change. One skater forward. Now they got open ice with 2 guys. Poland's there. Cuts back. Shot goes wide. Gates has it. He sends it up into the skate of Benson. Benson's going to chip it up to Poland. Now Poland brings it in. He's got Reed with him. Poland almost gets around one, but long stick gets a poke check on it. Now bouncing puck goes over the net. 15 seconds left on the power play. Puck goes past Gus McMahon's stick. They're going to say no icing, so that should about do it for the penalty. Joe is back there. Joe chips it up the wall over towards Benson. He gets a little bit of a hook, but no call. Didn't quite see it, but he looked like he fell down getting around the guy. Now Joe, hard shot off the high glass over the net. Now Hayden's there chopping at it. And Joe comes over to help. KC's going to clear it up to the center ice over to Gus. Gus chips it right back down into Benson. Benson has Hayden in front of him. Gets around 2. Now cuts through traffic. Puck comes loose and just past Gus and out. Gus loses it at the blue line. Now it comes back the other way. It's going to be offsides. So 10 minutes on a running clock here. Face off in front of our bench. Now face off brought in. Now right back out by Everett Stickford. Right back in by KC though. Trey battling for it. He's got one tying him up. He's going to play the body. And now he chips it up towards Everett. Everett has to dip down low. Everett tries to send it up, but he's tied up. Now, bouncing puck from Joe comes over towards Hayden. Hayden's going to pressure that as they send it right back down in low. Sent around by Trey. And now KC comes away with it. Centering pass, but not picked up by KC as he looked away. He's going to clear it back in, and that didn't go into the zone, so it's no ice or no offsides. Hayden's pressuring it. Joe's pressuring it. Joe ties that up. Everett's there. Everett comes away with it. And Everett almost got tripped, but he stayed on his feet. They're going to say icing. So good call there for the Flyers as we needed puck down at the other end. We'll get a full change. 8:43 on the running clock, first period. 0-0 is your score. Nelson and Van Eyten back as KC brings it out of the zone. Now Van Eyten got a one-on-one here. Van Eyten, good stick to deflect that one over the net. Now tied up by Gates. Gates chips it up towards Correct. Correct's going to get it out of the zone and across the ice to Reed. Reed can't quite corral the pass. And now it comes back out of the zone. Now back the other way, 2-on-1 with some speed. Van Eyten back all alone. Correct is back checking. And KC loses that puck and takes it behind the net. So no shot attempt there now. Soft pass crossed, intercepted by Murdoch. Correct gets it back to Murdoch. Poked away. Gates pressuring it. And 1D comes off as Willits has it. He backhands it hard over to Correct. Hits Murdoch's skate. And comes right back the other way as Joe's on the ice now. Trey and Willits there's Flyers got another good whistle there for the offsides. A lot of back and forth action there, so. So Joe, Benson, Jaworski. KC is content to cut it back, tries to send it up the wall, but Joe's there. Joe's still pestering him now. It comes the other way. Joe back checking like a maniac here and sent down in low. Joe's first to it, but loses it behind the net. Now KC comes away with it. And let's see, Willits was there. Now sent back over towards Jaworski. He's got some room to skate. If he wants it, he gets it up to Benson. Benson has Willits with him. And he brings it in on sides here. He's got Jaworski behind him. He's going to take a shot off the blocker, off the glove actually. Jaworski playing that one towards the wall. And comes back behind the net. Joe is pressuring that one. Joe takes that one away. Stick handling, backhands it down in low. Over towards Benson. Willits picks it up off the wall, backhands it back down in low. Poland is there to pressure it, but it gets around him. Now Joe is on it. And brought back up the other way by KC now. Willits picks that one up, though, off the wall. As KC is changing, they send it right back to center ice. Comes back in with some speed now. Lost in the feet of Trey. Comes out of the zone. And KC is still offsides. They're going to wait. Now they bring it in. And shot goes clear. Good idea by Beckendorf and Green to not touch that puck. Now Benson has 2-on-1. He gets around one. He's got one to beat. He's got Poland with him. He beats him. Shot. Score. Benson just cutting through traffic like a hot knife through butter. Beautiful goal for Ripken there. He's done it twice now. So 1-0. Ames Flyers. 5:30 will stop the clock here in the first. Sorry about that. You want this area? I can stand over there.
No, you're good.
I'm good. Puck comes over towards Gus, gets past Gus and down low. Gus ties that one up. Player falls down, no penalty. Everett's there. Everett has Hayden streaking with him. Pass goes past him to the defender. And Everett's going to pick it right back up, though. Everett has a little bit of speed. He's looking to pass it, but he fans on it. Now brings it in by the Zamboni doors. Everett goes down on that one. And Hayden takes exception to it. But no penalties drawn, so that's good play by the Flyers. Gus is going to chip it back in for an offsides. So 4:47 running clock here. The Flyers will get a quick change. Joe, Reed, and Andrew back out there, with Mac and Gus on the blue line. Gus sends it in, back to the defensive pair of KC. Now cleared up to the wing and brought in Mac Van Eyten there. Good stick lift by Joe. KC corrals it though, now almost intercepted by Reed. Now it's loose. Gus sends it to the wall. Good job by Gus. Backhand blocked. Now Andrew has it. He's got Reed. Puck comes out, but he couldn't quite get it up to Reed. But Joe's there. Joe's battling. Now Joe gets it up to Reed. Reed has 3-4 around him, though. Now loose puck to Van Eyten. Backhands back down in low. And good job by Joe to hang back and play D for Van Eyten as he stepped up. KC brings it, dumps it in low, and they'll change defensive pair. Gus battling for it now. KC player falls on the puck. No penalty. And now the puck is loose. KC comes away with it. KC's not sure what to do with it as Joe's pestering. Now it comes up towards Reed. Reed has one to beat. Now Reed got 2-on-1 with Andrew over. He takes a look. He cuts back and gets it poked off his stick, but puck is picked up by McCoy Nelson. Now McCoy gets tripped up. He stepped on a stick, so they're not going to call tripping there. Flyers wanted a penalty on each of those, but probably good no calls there. That's hockey. It's fast, it's slippery. All right, we got a loose puck in front of Liam. Bounces, saved, and covered. So 2:55 now running clock, first period. That might be the first shot on goal for Liam Green of the game. I don't remember him getting a whole lot of shots yet. So good pressure by the Flyers to keep pucks away from the middle of the ice. We get a full change here now with Benson, Jaworski, Beckendorf, Gates, and Nelson. Nelson battling hard. Gates loses his stick, gets run over by a big KC player. And KC's going to be offsides after that collision. So we'll face off at center ice with 2:12 on the running clock in the first period. 1-0 Flyers lead. Gates takes the draw, wins it over towards Jaworski. Now Jaworski sent it back across towards Benson. And Gates comes away with it by the Zamboni doors. He sends it back to Benson. Benson gets it right back to him, but he loses his edge and down on 1 foot. Tries to center it to Jaworski, but can't quite get it over. Now it's loose in his skates. He gets it right back to Benson. Traffic in the middle, but Gates. Nice Gates to Benson. Back to Gates. Good passing. KC couldn't defend that one. And Gates goes down on one knee to shoot that one and scores. 2-0, Ames Flyers. First period. So Everett, Joe, Hayden, McCoy, Trey out there. KC wins it forward to Trey. Sent right back out. They're going to say onsides. Trey takes that one away. And now it's sent in deep. McCoy is hustling to it. McCoy has Hayden up on his wing. He loses the puck, though, down low. And Joe comes away with it, chips it up towards Hayden, but just past his stick now out of the zone. Hayden sees it and couldn't quite pick that one up as KC kept it on the blue line. Tied up here now, sent back into the zone. Trey is going to pick that up and send it up towards Everett, past Everett's stick to KC. Hayden and Everett are battling for it. Trey tries to skate that one up, but it's lost in traffic. And Everett gets run over by number 13, Kane, the white helmet. Seen him before, so he'll go to the box and think about that one for a little bit. Flyers, 39 seconds here. First period, up 2-0 now, going on the power play for 1:30. Murdoch set to take the draw with Benson back to his left. He wins it back to Benson. Benson makes a move. Trying to stick handle, but it's cleared out by KC. Now Willett's back with Jaworski. Gates streaking, and he gets contact to the head, no call. KC must be a little bit upset here, being down by 2, but we're going to try to play it on. So Benson back behind the net. He's thinking about Michigan. He doesn't do it. High shot blocked by KC. Jaworski there. Now cleared out to Gates. Gates chips it right back up towards Reed and Jaworski all there. Now cleared up. It's going to be a high stick at the buzzer. So 51 seconds left as KC takes a swipe at one of the Ames players here. We'll go on mute. All right, we're back for some second period action. 12 minutes on the clock. Scoreboard reads first period. They'll figure that out in a second. 2-0 Flyers lead. 51 seconds left on the power play. So far, this game has been all Flyers. We'll try to keep it that way. Reed set to take the draw. Gates to his right, ties it up. Gates comes away with it. Now Benson with him. Gates with some speed. He cuts through traffic. High shot goes over the net. Now Gates pressuring that one as it comes over towards Reed Murdoch. Reed comes away with it. He's looking to make a pass. It's poked away behind the net now. And KC's got plenty of time here to send it up ice. It's going to be no ice. As that bounce over the stick, they're going to say play on. Skyler gets tied up with a player. Now Gates sends it up to Benson. Kept in by KC, but Gates has some speed. He's got Murdoch with him. He gets it over to Benson. And Benson goes down, but Murdoch takes a shot and goes wide. And Gates opts for the body over the puck here. Probably a smart play he was going to get run into there. And KC brings it in to call that onside. Close. Now Willits intercepts that pass. Reed comes away with the puck. He's got Benson and Bartholomew now up there with him. Dump in attempt, hit a skate, and came right back the other way. KC's going to dump that in. No ice. So Jaworski there sends it hard around. That may be an icing if Reed can't get to that first. Reed's racing for it. He gets to it. Good job by Reed to take away that icing. And now it's going to come back the other way. She's going to say no icing, so we will skate on. Mac Van Eyten picks that up. He's got one pressuring him. He hits the skate, trying to clear it. Now Jaworski sends it hard over towards Hayden. Hayden picks it up at the blue line. We're going to get a penalty behind the play. Poland tripping as the line just came on. We will face off in front of Liam Green. So this might be the first real action Liam sees of this game. Hasn't had a whole lot of shots just yet. Joe, Gus, Everett, and somebody. Mac looks like out there now. KC gets it, but Everett takes it right away. Everett battling for it. Everett gets knocked off his feet and draws the penalty. And now Joe battling for it comes away. Liam Green streaking to the bench, but couldn't quite make it in time. So Kane goes for his second penalty of the game, taking out Everett Stickford, who's drawn 2 penalties so far this game, I believe, at least 2, with his aggressive skating. So nice job, Everett. Minute 13 on the Flyers penalty, minute 30 now on the KC penalty. So we'll go 4-on-4 for minute 13 here with Everett, Joe, Gus, and Mac. Joe's battling for it. KC comes away with it. KC regroups behind their own net. No pressure on them, so KC breaks it out. KC streaking up the side of the ice here. And now KC has it down low. Centering pass taken away by Everett Stickford. Everett Stickford playing it up. Now Gus has it. Gus has some room. Gus breaks free. Gus gets a low shot and goes to the corner. Mac Van Eyten challenges that one. Joe gets it, chips it up. 30 seconds left on the Flyers penalty. KC brings it back the other way. Gus takes that one away, and Everett has room. He's got one to beat. Everett Stickford loses a glove, gets knocked down, no call. And Everett's going to the bench now after he lost the glove. He's all right, though, I think. He just came off now. Hayden comes on for Everett. KC stick handling through 2. Joe's tying it up at the wall. 4 seconds left on the Flyers penalty. And stumped back in low as Jaworski comes off. Let's see who's coming on high. Noah Gates comes in high, but he couldn't quite get the puck over to him. Now Noah's in the play, down low. Collision there, 2 collisions. No penalties. Boyce ends it up. Now we're full strength on both sides. Joe has it. Joe has Hayden with him and Gates with him. He tries to dump it over to Gates, but he mistimed the pass there, and it's coming back the other way with some speed. KC cuts back. Good save by Liam. Puck stays up and now out. Hayden's pressuring it. And KC brings it right back in the zone. McCoy is there now. Saved by Liam. Bouncing puck loose. Cleared out now by Gus. Good job by Gus. 2 clears in a row. Now Reed's on with some speed. Hayden's there pressuring. And it's sent over to Gus. Gus is content to ice the puck. Good job by Gus this shift. 7:37 on the running clock. Second period, 2-0 is the score. Flyers lead. As Everett Stickford gets ready to go to a dance recital with his sister tomorrow. We got some company up here, Everett and Haley. Don't touch that. That's not ours. We got a couple dancers here helping us with the equipment. So puck comes into the zone, cleared down by, looked like Trey, tried to get it on net, but it goes for an icing. So we were set up in front of Liam Green. 6:47 running clock, second period. Jaworski takes that draw. Goes to the far corner. Hard round by Jaworski over towards Reed Murdoch. Reed can't quite pick that puck up, but it does come out of the zone. Now KC waits to get on sides. Puck goes over towards Andrew. Andrew correct, centers it over to Reed. Reed makes a nice move to corral that puck. Reed stick handles around the blue line with 2 players. Now 3. Now Mac's the last one back. Trey is getting back into position. Good job by Mac to win that race. Now puck comes over to Reed again. Lost in his skates, but he finds it. He gets it over towards Trey, who's cheating forward a little bit there, but it'll be an icing by KC. So good pressure by Trey and Reed there to draw the icing. We'll get a change. All right, we've got Jaworski, Bartholomew, Benson, Nelson, and Willits. Bartholomew wins that draw, shoots it to the corner over by Jaworski. Nelson tries to poke that one away, but Willis from KC is coming through with speed, taken away by Willits of Ames. Not to be confused. Now sent in low. Skylar comes away with it, sends it hard around the wall, but there's another KC player there to pick it up. And battling down low now. KC has it. KC looks for centering. KC's trying to take a shot, but it's blocked by Skylar as we will get a hand pass. Should be a face-off outside of the zone, I'd say. Yes, we'll face off in front of the KC bench on a hand pass. So 4:37 on a running clock here. I can see it. All right, McCoy has it. Blue line to blue line passing from D to D. Now stretches across, but he can't quite corral it. KC centering. And now Skylar comes away with some speed by the Zamboni door, but it's taken away by KC. Now battling for it is Joe. Joe's tying up the body. Skylar is there. Now puck comes loose. Joe has it. He's got a little bit of room. Good patience by Joe to stick handle and make a pass. Bounces over the sticks, but Benson is pressing. Benson tries to lift that stick, but he can't quite get the puck. Puck comes up, now out past McCoy, and Skylar Willits is back. He sends it around and out of the zone. Good job by Skylar. Good job by Joe. Good hustle, and flying puck still loose in play. Tied up in some skates now. McCoy is cheating forward. McCoy is actually playing forward, I think, now. It's hard to keep track sometimes who's doing what. Gus back, pokes that one away. Good job by Gus to get into position quick. Gus plays the body. Gus is ready for Bantams here. Good job by Gus. All right, puck comes over to Gates. Now loose, saved by Liam. Hayden's coming away with it. He takes a look. He's got two up. He's going to get it across. Blocked, but now Gates picks it up. So Gates has it. Gates got some room, but he shoots just wide. He saw the open net, but he couldn't quite make that angle work. Good job to get that puck up there. Now it's coming right back the other way. Trey is back. Gates is back. Puck goes off the crossbar over the net. Gates sends it back around towards Trey, but KC's going to take that one. And puck's loose in the middle, covered by Liam. Good job by Liam. 2:22 on the running clock. Second period, 2-0 Flyers lead as we get a full change. Reed Murdoch's pumping up the jam here at the circle. Joe and Andrew out there with him. Now Mac Van Eyten takes the puck. Looks to go D to D with Skylar. He's going to send it up the ice. And now it comes over to Reed. Reed has Andrew. Reed couldn't decide if he should pass or take it, and he tried to pass it, but it's taken away. Now Joe comes back away with it, though, and cleared back out to Skylar. And KC pestering Skylar there, comes away with that puck. Now cleared down to the corner. Willits is pressing that one. Willits plays the body. Shot, blocker save behind the net there. Puck goes off the back of the net, and KC still has it as they clear it up, and now out. Andrew's got a one-on-one. And Reed gets into play there. Good job by Reed. Now Joe comes away with it. Joe has one defender, no stick, shoots it high as Flyers did a defensive change with McCoy coming on. KC's looking to change now their whole group. A lot of open ice here as they change. Joe comes away with it. Now everybody's back set. Joe clears that up. Bouncing puck over to Jaworski's fresh on the ice. Jaworski cuts around. He's got a big defender in his way. Jaworski still has it. Good down low pass. Taken away by KC. KC sends it off the wall. Poked away by Andrew Correct. Andrew Correct might get the Oscar for that dive as he was shoved down to the ice. And puck goes behind the net towards Jaworski. Andrew ties that one up as Gates comes back on. Puck cleared up, blocked by Gates. Blocked again by Gates. Now cleared out. McCoy is back checking, and Trey picks that one up. 5 seconds left in the period. Time flies when you're running clock here. So we'll be back for third period action. No scoring net, period 2-0 is the lead. I guess I'll find out in a second. Okay, we're good. All right, we've got Benson, Gates, Jaworski, Nelson, and Willits. Third period, we got 10 minutes on the running clock now tonight. We're trying to stay on schedule here, so a little bit shorter on the second game. Benson has it, tries to backhand it through traffic, but can't quite get much on that, so KC chips it back the other way. KC's going to take a look. KC sends a high floating puck over to Jaworski's stick. Jaworski over to Nelson. Nelson chipped it up to the D, sent right back in. Over to Willits, actually, I believe. Yep. Now KC has it. KC behind the net. They can't quite corral that one. As McCoy Nelson is going to draw a penalty, I believe. Shot saved. Now chipped away. And we will get a McCoy Nelson penalty at 9:11. So the KC fans remind him that he can't do that. So minute 30 here on the penalty. As Gus, Hayden, Joe, and Trey actually. Joe comes away with that puck. He gets it tied up in the skates of the KC player. Now Gus is battling for it. And KC comes away with it. Takes it behind the net. Centering pass through traffic. Now Hayden and Joe are chasing on it. And coach calls for an immediate change, so he didn't get to forecheck on that one. And Gus comes away with it, though. And now the puck comes through. Andrew correct, back checking. And taken away by Trey, sent around the wall. Yeah, good interception by Trey through the middle of the slot here. And now loose puck. Everett blocking a hard shot. Deflected. Not much on it. That white proto saving the day there. And now it's going to come around hard for icing. All right, we got 32 seconds left on the penalty. Bouncing puck cleared out for an icing. So we will run, well, we're going to stop clock actually. We're going to do stop clock 10 minute third, I guess. So face off outside of the zone, 26 seconds left on the penalty. Skylar Reed Ripken, Mac. Skylar comes away with it, has it taken off his stick. Now he gets it out of his own. KC back onside, sends it in deep to Mac. Mac takes a look, tries to clear it, but it's blocked. And Reed comes away with it. He's got Willits right in front of him. Now Willits cuts through the middle. Reed has some room, still skating. Reed cuts through, gets one to bite, and Reed gets a shot off. Puck's loose. Skylar wants a slap shot, but he couldn't quite get on it. Now full strength Flyers here as Gates back checking playing D. Blocker saved by Liam. Pad saved by Liam on the rebound. Now cleared out by Gates. Great job by Liam on a 2-save series there. Keeps his shutout alive. 7:20 in the third. And Reed takes that puck away. Now he's got Benson with him. He's going to send it in hard deep. As Benson on for it, he decided just to send it in deep and chase. Now Benson back checking. Can't quite get to the puck. KC gets around one, but Gates is there playing it. Good job by Gates. Play physical along the wall. Puck's loose. Now tied up by Gates, or actually by Willits, over to Gates now. Gates can't quite corral it. That puck's back over to KC. McCoy Nelson pestering. Gates is there, and now Willits tries to clear it, but can't get much on it. 6:30. Gates chips it back to Benson. KC's getting a little bit of a change here. Benson and Jaworski up. Benson gets around one. Looks to pass to Poland, but hits a skate and goes the other way. But Joe's there to stop it. Joe sends it back in. And now it's cleared out past Trey's stick. We got a 1-on-0. Liam Green's going to have to save the day here. And he does. As an ill-advised cut to the post instead of to the far post. Takes away the angle, and Liam makes the save. Good job, Liam. Benson pressing in deep. Overskates that puck. 5:47 on the clock here. Trey comes away with it. Trey loses it at center ice. Gets bodied, but keeps playing. Now McCoy gets it to Jaworski. Over to Benson. He's got it up to Joe, but just past Joe. And now goes back the other way. KC's cutting through traffic, but it's poked away by Trey. Now Benson collides with the stick, falls forward, and loses his stick. And now Trey and Poland are there. And bouncing puck gets through traffic and over into the zone. Cut back by KC, taken away by Joe. Joe's going to skate it. Joe's got some room now. He's got two with him. He gets it over to Poland. Poland gets it around one. Poland's going to get a shot, but it's blocked. And Everett's there. Gus comes on. Everett comes on. Joe's there. Poland's coming off. Hayden comes on. And puck's through traffic, taken away. KC picks it right back up, though. Gus takes that one away now. And backhanded by Gates towards Everett. Good job by Everett. Now Gates has it. Hayden and Gates coming into the zone. Pass over. Poked away by KC. And puck is set down in. Now brought right back up. Now back up by KC. Puck's loose in the middle. Puck is loose. Now cleared up, but not out. Now it's on the blue line. Not out, though. 4 minutes left in the game. KC can't corral that puck. Now puck comes up to Hayden. Hayden's content to ice that puck. Thought it might hit some snow, but it's going to go all the way. And 3:50 stop clock, third period, 2-0. Flyers lead. So Joe, Reed, and Andrew with McCoy and Skyler. Joe takes that draw. Joe comes away with it now. He's got one to beat, two around him though. Joe's battling, but he can't quite get to that puck. And KC player lost the stick, but he's going to pick it right back up. We are your eyes and ears here whenever we're forget the camera, we're talking about it so you know what's going on. We are back in action now, going the other way. KC shot gets to Liam Green under his blocker, takes away the shutout. 3-14, 2-1 is the score. So pretty evenly matched set of games here so far. Try to get a W here at the last 3 minutes. Benson, Gates, Jaworski, McMahon, Beckendorf. Puck comes over to McMahon. He sends it up. Now back over to KC's D. They try to get it up, and they get past Trey to the near corner. KC is looking to make a pass. Can't get around. Gets it up to the blue line. Now it's lost in the skates. And now Gus ships it up to Poland. Poland sends it over to the KC defender, but it's poked away now, almost taken away by Benson. Now stretch pass taken off the stick. And Benson tries to get that out of his own, but can't get to it. Now he's back checking. Gus pokes it to the wall and up towards Benson. Now Benson has some room. He's got Gates with him, 2-on-2 here. Benson's digging deep. He gets round one. Gets round two. Low shot. Save. Poland gonna rip one, but it's blocked. 2:17 in the game. Trey corrals that puck, sends it all across the wall. Now back out. KC has it up. 2-on-1. Gus says no thanks. Sends it to the corner. And now hard up to a clearing. Changing KC comes back on. KC being unchallenged here. Two skaters around him, but not a lot of pressure. Now Trey's on it. Trey takes away that stick. Liam's going to cover that as Flyers got a much needed change. Minute 47. 2-1. Close game here. Let's see. We got Reed, Everett, Joe, Mac, and Skyler trying to close the deal here. Face off in front of Liam. Joe looking to take that draw. He's got Skyler to his right. Puck goes through his feet. He clears it down towards Skyler. And Joe's going to come away with it, chasing. Max there looking for the puck to bounce out. Now he clears it up towards Everett. Everett tries to clear it, but it's deflected. Now Joe has it. Now Reed chips it up and out. Minute 30 left in the game. Reed's pressing. Everett's pressing. And collision. And Reed stayed on top a little too long and then threw a slight shove as they were both tangled up. Hard to tell if he was being held by the player on the bottom, but they're going to call a Reed Murdoch penalty at 1:16. So we will try to close the deal short-handed. I believe Murdoch's taking a timeout possibly here. So we are okay. We got offsetting penalties after the conference there, which is probably a good call because they were sort of wrestling, holding each other down. It's hard to tell what all happened there, but works out to just have both of them go sit for the rest of the game here. So I believe that means we'll be 5-on-5. We've got Benson, Jaworski, Gates, McMahon, Willits. And we're going to face off now in front of the KC goalie. So quite a big change there from a Ames penalty to a face-off even strength in front of the KC goalie. Gates is set up, wins it back to Benson. Benson gets through. Benson tries to make a pass, bouncing, and Jaworski gets it into the back of the net. Should be about it. Still a minute 8. It's not over yet, but that was a nice insurance goal there by Benson to Jaworski. Good combo for tonight. They've been connecting on several goals. So Flyers will get a forward line change. Joe, Andrew, and Hayden. Puck tied up in the middle. Joe's going to come away with it now. Joe tries to make a move, but gets tied up. Comes back to Willits. Willits content to skate it behind the net. He's trying to kill clock here. Now puck bouncing and cleared back to the D. Now worked around to the red line here. Now back to the D. Pass across, gets past Willits, battling to the wall. 30 seconds left in the game. 2-goal lead for the Flyers here. KC finally pulls their goalie. Another skater comes on. 6-on-5 as we'll look for an empty net goal here. 18 seconds left as Hayden is forechecking. Andrews there. Offsides should be the call. 12 seconds left on the offsides whistle. So they're going to change defensive pair. And Everett's going to come on, get a little ice time here at the end of the game. Everett's going to take the draw. And KC wins that forward with 10 seconds left. Nelson chips that one up, and it hit one of the Ames players in the gloves on the bench.
Gloves on.
That's why you keep your equipment on the bench. So puck will go down in front of Liam. 3-1, 6.6 seconds left. Should be about it. Everett wins that over to McCoy, and McCoy sends it up to the B. Shot saved by Liam Green. And that'll do it. Flyers win 3-1. We'll see you back here tomorrow to verse Waterloo.